This is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
And a happy Devil Sunday to you. What's up, everybody? It's Scotty, Devils After Dark here, live, rip roaring, with an action-packed Sunday. Big winning Sunday for these New Jersey Hockey Devils. We're on the Let's Go Devils podcast. I'm talking to you from LA. As Sam has always eloquently put it, the Michael J. Fox Studios. And our boy Sam is still on assignment right now, so it's me flying Han Solo for the evening. And hello, Devils! This is the team we've been looking for. Now, I know, Nashville Predators, not so good this year. That's okay. They got to do it against someone, and we know this team has always played down too many of these, bottom feeder teams. Did I say teeds or teams? I meant to say teams. Bottom feeder teams. Might that be a little bit of foreshadowing for a little bit into our show? But the Devils did not today. They played up to their game the way we expect them to play. Shot blocking, using their speed, winning puck battles to the board. Oh, there was someone else on defense that, I don't know, just seemed to have that little spark. Old Seamus. There was a shakeup. Wasn't the one I was really expecting at the beginning of this game. I was a little like, what's going on here? But for today, it worked. So let's talk about it. Hello to everyone on, I'm firing it up right now, the old YouTube and Facebook and X and Instagram and everywhere else on this fantastical winning Sunday. Hello, everybody. There you go. Who was down at the game? Was that Selecta? Is he the one down? Are you the one down in Nashville, Selecta? Who's down in Nashville? I know we had someone that was down in Nashville, I think, was going to the game. But Tom and Max and Pollock and Michael Rossi and Stephen Angle, Serve, Tom, Dermody. Roger Allen Wade's in Chattanooga, though, Sam Wu. He's in Chattanooga. Joseph Lanham. Mark Schwab, all the way from Switzerland. AJ Visco, Dubs. See everyone filing in here on a winning day. So let's talk about it. What game were we in? Number 59 of the year on the road against those Nashville Predators. And, Devils not so good in the second half of back-to-backs this year. They are 1-7-1. But another team that struggles in the old back-to-backs is the Nashville Predators. And they're coming off a victory last night against the Colorado Avalanche. And the Devils, we know, coming off that disappointing loss to the Dallas Stars. Yeah, Devils are 7-1-1 in the second half of a back-to-back this year. Nico Daws is in net. There's a change. The big thing, Seamus Casey in. Shimon Nemitz out for this game. Justin Dowling in the lineup. Curtis Lazar out. Big Mac did not make his way in as I requested yesterday, but that's okay. And the thing that confused the hell out of me in the beginning was Thomas Tatar moving to the first line. And I'm like, wait a minute. How does, 5 goals and 8 assists equal promotion to the top line? But I was a little perplexed at first, but you know what? If they play this way against the rest of the teams, then keep them there, okay? That's fine with me if that's what it comes down to. And this game started out with a bang, and you got to, we got to tip our hats to both goaltenders. Ananen, practicing that. Ananen for Nashville and Nico Daws both played a hell of a game. From the Devils' perspective, well, actually, from Nashville's perspective, they could have lost a loss a lot worse in this game. Anaheim made a number of incredible saves, and it started out right in the beginning. Devils get a partial break. Who is it? The captain. He's back. Nico Hischier. Right out there to start the game. And then after that, you get a... wait. Hang on. Then you had Timo Meier, who we talked about yesterday, not putting the puck in the net, but still playing a great all-around game. Timo Meier, after the Nico break, he gets back to break up a 2-on-1 opportunity. So on the back check once again, and Timo Meier moved to the third line with that promotion of Mr. Tatar. And then Jack Hughes had a break. Jack had like 5 breakaways today. It was like, and none of them went in. But either way, Devils still scored a lot. But Jack had a breakaway here. He tried to go 5-hole, but on it, he never opened up that 5-hole. Jack just basically shot it right into the stick, and boop, there it went away. After that, you get Dawson Mercer and Timo Meier 2-on-1. I thought Mercer waited just a little bit too long there with the pass. And even if it did connect, it was going to be behind Timo Meier. I don't know if he would have even gotten a really good opportunity off, but the Preds basically kind of broke that one up. The Devils were using their speed. Love seeing that. They get a delay a game penalty, and they had a good penalty kill. Nico Daws had some good moves, some good saves over there. Mercer then got back on a good stick-on-stick to take something, I think it was from O'Reilly, was in front, and Dawson Mercer just got a stick out there to clip O'Reilly's, so he can't get, full barbecue sauce on that shot. And then the Devils found themselves, I'm sorry, what is that? But he's not here today. Oh, you want me to do it? Are you sure? I don't know. I've never really done this before. I have to do it? Okay, I guess I have to do it. I have to do it. Mrs. Wu says we need ourselves. We got to take time. I got ahead of myself here. We got to go to the to this studio and do a Let's Go Devils After Dark game update with the not so king of the football calls, yours truly, Scotty. Sam, we're gonna have the music or no? Let's Go Devils game update brought to you by And Crew Brew. Because Sam Wu says it, And Crew Brew. That's all you need to know to have yourself a refreshing adult beverage. Devils down near the goal line. It's Luke Hughes. No, wait, I think I have it backwards. It's Dougie Hamilton. Up there to the line. He's getting ready to snap it to Luke. Wait, Luke is going back into the shotgun. It's an audible. He's calling an audible. Omaha. Old Yeller 18. The ball snapped. It's a hot route. And Pilata's open for the touchdown, Devils. Touchdown, Devils. Take him out back behind the barn for a Sam Wu special. Woo! Are you ready, New Jersey? All right, you can kill the music, Sam Wu. I've already killed my voice here doing that, so I don't know how Sam does that multiple times a day. Woo! I think my eye is tearing from trying to do that. Holy hell. And Sam, you do that with that helmet on your head? Good Lord. Oh, he just texted me. It's not easy. Yeah, you ain't kidding, bud. Also, what made things worse is I was trying to jot down notes of what to say before the show started, and I put them out of order. I put the beginning here and then the ending down here, but the beginning of the other one here. It's not very smart of me. But either way, Devils get on the board 1-0 at 13:45 of the first period, and they had some good possession here, good puck movement in the zone. You get a long-range shot rebound from Dougie that pops out to Luke, and now Luke is kind of creeping in down the side there, and everyone's thinking shot, shot, shot. So you got four Nashville Predators right there in front. Three of them come towards Luke, and the fourth, the other defenseman, who's supposed to be on Palat, who's right in front. It's almost like all of his attention was now focused on Luke as well. And Luke just kind of threw it back across, and Palat down on the knee, baby. Boom! Into the back of the net right there for his 13th of the year. Luke gets his 18th assist, and Dougie, no, I don't need those fluty flakes. Hamilton gets his 31st of the year. Devils on the board there, 1-0. We move into the second period, and what happened there? Timo Meier. Did you see this? Did you see what Timo did? Very early on in the second period, the Preds would have had an open net on a 2-on-1. But who was hustling on that back check? It was Timo Meier. This was Nyquist on the partial break, right? And it stopped by the leg of Nico Daws. And the rebound kicks out to the opposite side. That's when Timo Meier enters your TV frame. And you see him, he gets his skates on the ice, and then he splits them apart to try and cover as much ground as he can with those skates. And the rebound shot is put on net, and Timo just does like a little flamingo action there, just kicks the back leg up and soccers it out of the danger zone. Right into the danger zone. Timo Meier. We've talked about him. Not, scoring as much, but all-around gameplay. He's been pretty damn good. And then we get Nico Daws with a huge sprawling leg save, going down in the old Superman position there on Forsberg. And then another big glove save on Forsberg, who kind of stepped around Eric Haula into the center slot. So kind of like a little backing around Eric Haula right into the center slot. And he just let one go. And Nico Daws just flashed that glove. And that's all there was to say about that. Then Nico Hischier had a second breakaway. Remember, he started the game with one, and he tried to go back across. This was a really nice move. This was actually a really good save by Onanen again. Nico tried to go back across to the glove side, and he had it like mid-height too. And Onanen just got it with like the edge of his glove, and it started kind of bouncing around between his glove and his leg, but it fell forward instead of backwards. Good shot, good save right there. And then right back the other way, Sissons had a partial break there, and Nico Daws, because he kind of came to his he was on the backhand. So he went to his backhand here, and he tried to lift it. Basically the same height, like that mid-height that Nico Hischier just tried to do. And then Daws, boom, gets it with the blocker. Great saves back-to-back right over there. And then, oh, come on. I can't. Did you hear the last one? I had no voice. Tell her I had no voice. I have to? Are you sure? It needs to be done? And Crew Brew sponsorship. Okay. Isn't that our beer? Doesn't matter, huh? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Fans, once again, we're going to have to stay here in this studio and get a Devils After Dark Let's Go Devils podcast game update from the really, really not so king of the football calls, Scotty! Woo! I wish I had one of those football helmets so I could do a true Sam Woo over here. No one could really replace the Woo. But I'm going to give it my worst over here. One more time. Devils! Heischer, Brett, matriculating down the field. Getting ready to snap the ball. Brett, back to Heischer. He's looking in the corner of the end zone. It's a pass. Dougie is tiptoeing on the line. He goes upstairs for it. With his fingertips, it's Montana to Clark to catch once again. Touchdown, Devils. Touchdown, Devils. Dougie Hamilton. Oh, these Predators are merely prey. And they're giving Sam Woo's favorite catfish a bad name. Take him out back behind the barn. Woo! Damn it. Are you ready, New Jersey? Woo! Oh, man. That's a lot to remember right there. And to get it in order. Oh, there we go. Holy hell, my voice is shot. Ugh. I'm going to need like the throat spray stuff here. Willow, can you make me some tea? Can my dog make me some tea? So glad I'm going solo today on a double football call day. Good Lordy. Where were we? Dougie Hamilton gets the goal. He puts the Devils up 2-0 at 9:14 of the second period. That's his 9th, coming from Ncio, his 20th, and Jesper Bratt cracking the 50 marker for assists. And don't look now, but Jesper Bratt is climbing up that ladder for assists in the league. He's got to be top 10. I know he's getting close there to being in that top 5 range. Someone will have to look that up. Max, our resident statistician and knowledge person of everything, let me know how off I am with that. But I believe Jesper is really getting close up there. So Dougie gets his 9th, and if you remember correctly, Dougie got his 31st assist in the first period on the first football call. Now he gets his 9th goal. That means 40 points already on the season. And you remember when we did our preseason predictions? We said 50 points for Dougie Hamilton, over, under. Everyone was saying under. Who said over? This guy. This guy right here. 10 more points, Dougie. Come on. Make Scotty a winner. Even though there's no money on it, whatever. Bragging rights, though. Bragging rights. That goes a far way. So Dougie, what a shot. Now to actually tell you what happened in the goal. Devils moving up the ice right there with Bratt. Get it? Matriculating down the field. With Bratt and Ncio. And that was just both of them just out of the zone, through the neutral zone, and then into the Pred zone over there. And then Jesper Bratt puts the puck, it's leading Heischer to the corner. So I'm thinking this was a set play. Ncio gathers it up, and he just swoops right around, the back of the goal, puts a pass right on Dougie's tape. And I'm saying this was a sharp angle, but, face-off circle. See, this is where the tiptoe in the line. Dougie was on the far line of the face-off circle. Like, he was far away. And he just unleashed a cannon of Flutie Flakes, of Dougie Flakes. Sorry, no Flutie Flakes for Dougie. He's Dougie Flakes. A cannon of Dougie Flakes, top shelf, far side, over the shoulder. Like, Ottoman didn't even see it. And this wasn't in close, like I was saying. Get it? He had to go up. We went upstairs to get it over the shoulder. See what I did there? See what I did there? Yeah, I know, not funny. But this was from the far line of the face-off circle. Pinpoint accuracy. Hell of a shot from one Dougie Hamilton right there. Again, this is stuff we've been missing all along. And who else we've been missing since that first week of the season? Our boy, Seamus. Maybe I'll trade it in for a new hat. Where's Sam Wu? He would actually. That's a movie quote he would get. Oh, Back to the Future 3. I've actually seen that one, Scotty. Although I still don't know how Sam Wu talks after these football calls. Either way, old Seamus is back in the lineup, and he's picking up right where he left off. He gets the goal, his fourth of the year at 14:28. Rister from the point, Jackie Boy, and Luke. You underestimate my power. Luke's 19th. But Seamus Casey, I don't know how in the holy hell he got this through. There was a lot of traffic in front. There was 3 Preds and at least 1 Devil. And it didn't hit anyone. Oh, yeah, that's right. And it had the kiss off the post as well. Ka-ting! And in. I don't know how Seamus Casey found that lane through there. Well, he's got a little something special. You did good, kid. You're very, very good. I'll buy you an Ann Crew brew already, even though you're not 21. Where'd you get that from? Yeah, don't worry about it. Like that scene in Casino. Hey, they forgot the receipt. Yeah, they don't need that. Come on. I don't know. He was here and he left. He went somewhere else. Man, Seamus Casey. Keep him in the lineup. He does, man. He's got something special going on. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's that hair. But he's just smooth out there. And he reads the game really, really well. Especially someone, as young as he is, coming out of college and everything. That jump to the NHL is obviously massive. And maybe he does get exposed if he does play more. I don't know. But in the small sampling size that we have had of him in the NHL, it has been very, very nice. So, keep him in the lineup. Shells. Little Shells. Shells Keith Richards. Jack Hughes, he got another breakaway after this, and holy man, the Devils are on fire tonight. Jesper Bratt, did anyone see this? Jesper Bratt did like a backhand sauce from like around the goal line. Might have been the face-off dot, but deep in the zone. Like a backhand sauce pass over everyone. Sunday sauce. Grandma's, your mom's, whoever's Sunday sauce special. Backhander over everyone, past 2 Predators defensemen, right on the stick to Jack Hughes. Oh, do I wish he scored on this breakaway. He tried to go to the backhand. That's right. He tried to kick the leg up, his skate up on this one too. A little leg kick up and then whooped it. But Arnon made a number of crazy saves. But oh man, did I wish Jack Hughes scored on that so they would be replaying that pass from Jesper Bratt over and over again. That was crazy. Let's move it to the third now. And look at this. Devils on a power play early. And we got a PPG power play goal from Stefan Nason. Hello, Steph. Haven't seen you in a while. 19 goals on the year. As you know, all career highs. Every goal he gets is now a new career high for this man. Coming from Bratter, who's that's 51 assists. Okay. And Hischier, by the way, Ncio, 3 assists on the evening tonight. And this was Ncio just passing right in the front to Nason, and he put it home. Not only it went through the defenseman's legs and Oneman's 5-hole as well. So it was like, whoop, through the tunnel into the back of the net. Good to see Steph get one, get his confidence rolling once again. 19. Can't really ask much more from Stephen Nason so far this year. He has been as advertised and then some. Looking good. Power play goal as well. And I wrote it down right here. Early goal in the third period to go up by 4. That's the killer instinct. That's the finish that we were talking about missing in yesterday's game. And then, of course, I get made to look like an idiot because the beginning of the game I'm saying, what the hell is Tatar, and his 13 points on the season doing up there on the top line? Well, of course, old Tuna gets the final goal for the Devils today. 5-0 at 9:27. Now that's putting the nail in the coffin right there. His 6th of the year, coming from who else? Nico Hischier. And Tatar, it was kind of a little give and go action, right? And then Nico's cutting towards the front to the net. And Tatar puts a pass, but it's actually a little bit behind Nico, and it ends up going off the Preds. England, how do you say his name? Whatever. The Preds defenseman's skate and boop, right into the back of the net. So a little puck luck action as well going on for the Devils today down there in Smashville. Oh, maybe they deserve one out in the honky tonks tonight. And who cares? You know what? We'll take it. Well, puck luck never hurt anybody. So maybe who knows? Maybe it gets Tuna rolling a little bit more consistent as well. Because we know this year it's been feast and famine with him, and it's been a lot of feast. So, it's been a lot of famine. Sorry. Got that screwed up too. Can't imagine when he's got the helmet on, like having to talk straight after this, doing those football calls. Either way, 9:27. Good for Tuna. And hey, if that top line, if Nico's going to have, 3 assists in the day and Tuna's going to score, and Nason's was on the power play, but whatever. If they're happy, then keep them on the top line. If they're producing, I'll go for it. And then after that, Jack Hughes tried to return the favor for Jesper Bratt with a long forehand pass forward to Jesper, but he's also stopped on a partial break by Oneman as well. The Preds do get one, but look at this. Shutout still intact because the Devils challenged the goal, and it was way offsides. And it was pretty cool, actually. The replay literally took about 2 seconds. And out here in LA, I had the NHL Network feed, so I actually got the Nashville broadcast because they were the home team. It's usually how NHL Network does it. And the announcer guy goes, he's like, it's bad when they make the announcement and the official turns around and goes and picks the puck up from center ice. He's like, that sounds like it's coming back. And literally it was 2 seconds because it was so obvious. Thank you for actually making one that's so clear and obvious like that really, really fast. Because it was just, you didn't even need to look at it twice. It's like, oh, wow. Missed one there. And it happens. At least they got it right. Goal comes back off the board. Nico Daws wraps it up with a couple more big saves. There was one on Stamkos. I think there was one on Yossi as well from the point there. The Preds had a power play near the end of the game. But Nico Daws hangs on and looks really, really good in net tonight for the New Jersey Devils. They win 5-0. And, man, it has been a long time since we've done this. A Slayer Raining Blood tribute because the Devils had 12, 4, 10 for a total of 36 raining pucks from the Devils on the ice. Whoa! I don't even know if we've had one of those in the new year. That might be the first of 2025. A Slayer Raining Blood Raining Pucks tribute for 36 shots on goal. The Preds had 8-8-13 for a total of 29. Devils 1 for 1 on that power play. The Preds were 0 for 4, so the PK was big. Devils, what are we talking about? Beefalytics. 41 hits. That's what we've been missing. That's what hasn't been around since, I don't know, about like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. 41 hits, 25 block shots. These are the stats we were seeing when they were dominating. And I get it. Nashville, not the best team. Totally understand. But friggin' build on this. This is the stuff that has been missing. Hell's Bells even had 18 giveaways, just like old times. That was the one thing we used to talk about at the beginning of the season. Too many giveaways. 25 block shots, 41 hits, and 2 football calls to boot. Devils win. Ncio Daws gets the shutout. My voice is officially ready to give out. So let's turn it over to you, everyone out there. Oh, and Pollock, I got one already. I got a UTI from that. I can feel it. There is an upper throat injury happening. Good thing the Devils are off until Wednesday, because I think I'm going to be day-to-day now. Whew. Teacher disease. All right, I'm missing something. I'm sorry if I was talking a lot. I was excited. The boys played a damn good game today. So I apologize. Brooke and serve. I'm not the teacher. Stephen Angle, yes. I am not on the old liquid metal on Monday, so I'm good. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Oh yes. Sir, what is this? Brat broke a Devil's record. What record? I didn't see that. Brat is 5th. Oh, you're saying you're 5th. 10 games in a row with an assist. Oh, wow. How about that? I didn't even catch that. They may not have mentioned it on the Nashville broadcast over here. Good for Jesper Bratt. 10 games in a row, and he is 5th in the league now in assists. He beat Peter Sikora tonight. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know Marner's ahead of him. They were showing, I mean, again, because I had the Nashville broadcast. I didn't get the Devils broadcast out here. When it's on the NHL network, I can't get it on the ESPN Plus app. They won't play it. So I gotta have that. Make sure I have that sports package so I can watch the game. The Devils actually been on NHL Network a lot this season. To tell you the truth. But yeah, what they do is whatever team is home, that's the broadcast they send out. But that's pretty damn impressive. So he's 5th in the league. So you're going to see him in those little stat lines in assists, and he just broke a Devils record, breaking Peter Sikora's. This is 10 games in a row with an assist. Woo! Thank you, Brian. I think Dougie's going to do 50 points as well. Anyone else want to change their over-under from before the season? He's got 10 more to go in, 23 games? I think he can do it. Dougie was hitting on Rachel Hers. What? Yeah, no, Insane Pog. No, Brad is not catching up to McKinnon. No, McKinnon is, disgustingly ahead of everyone. By the way, Capitals put another 7 goals on the board. Ovechkin had a hat trick. Those old timers. Serve says Dougie is the most ripped devil. Oh, Seamus McFly. That's right, Stephen Angle. Yeah, sir. I was watching that Preds broadcast as well. Every starter has at least one shutout this season. How about that? Devils tied for most shutouts in the league with Ottawa. Huh. That's a good one. Thank you, Brandon Kroekel. That's right. So Nico Daws, and remember, because we talked about it until Markstrom got hurt, every Devils goaltender, Markstrom and Allen, they started and finished every game until that. And then I think Allen got pulled once, right? They put Daws in for that third period. Was it against Vegas or someone? I can't remember. They pulled Allen and they put Daws in for the third when he first came back up. But 8 shutouts, man. It's been quite some time since us Devils fans have been able to say that our team is tied in the league for shutouts on the year. Markstrom, Allen, and now Nico Daws today getting into it as well. Yeah, because doesn't Allen have like 3 or 4 shutouts? That's a pretty impressive stat. Thank you, Brandon, for sharing that one. That's pretty damn good. Joseph Lanham agrees. Did Dougie have his shirt off? Uh-oh. Look out. Dougie got a 12-pack. It's Miller time? Is that the 12-pack you're talking about? Let's see. Some stuff I'm not going to talk about. I don't know what's going on over here because Dougie's a goofball, so I don't know if you're confusing things or what. I don't know. Like I said, I had the Nashville broadcast over here, and NHL Network just cut it. So I guess maybe when they upload some videos to their page over here, I'll watch and see. Rating pucks. That's right, Joseph Lanham. Yeah, Nashville's not, the best team. We said that, but the Devils played really well. And like I said at the beginning of the show, they've been known to play down to opponents as well. Not this time. Hey, Pollock, I tried on those football calls. I'm an idiot, and I wrote things in different orders. And I was trying to do the Sam Wu voice. Devils! Rah, rah, rah. That wasn't a good idea. I probably should have just come up with my own way of doing it. No one can be the Wu. There are only he's like the Highlander. There can be only one Wu. That's just the way it is. Michael Rossi can Meyer break 40 points. That's going to be a question. Although I will say those defensive plays today were very impressive. He got back on that back check on one, and then the other when he got in there and made that skate save, soccer style, just kicking it out, back kick out of the danger zone. That was really impressive. So, yeah, Timo Meier, we've talked about it. And that's why we signed him, is to put the puck in the back of the net. But I will say his all-around game has not fully declined, but he just needs to score a little bit more. It'd be nice if Timo was like, somewhere in like the 27, 26, 27 goal range right now. That would be optimal. because maybe some of those games that we don't do very well in OTs, but maybe some of those we could have cleaned up. Who knows? It's a lot of just like looking back, whatever, second guessing. It is what it is. They need to play the way they played tonight. They got the highlights on right now. They need to play the way they played tonight when they go see Colorado on Wednesday. Allen 4, Markey 3, Daws 1. Thank you, Brandon. Pollock. Oh, Edmondson pulled the goalie at 3 down with 3 minutes to go. Oh, okay. Well, Ovi still got a hat trick. Shooting the puck. Yeah, I guess maybe Dougie was showing off that training regime from his surgery. Couldn't do anything with his knee, so he was just doing crunches, apparently, all summer long. Check him out down at the Jersey Shore this summer. What's that bar down there? I can't remember the name of it. By Point Pleasant, right? I can't remember. Max says, mark my words, Nemec to Montreal sometime soon. I mean, the Devils have been in contact with Montreal over Jack Evans. I don't know. For a number 2 pick? I don't know. We'll see, though. But we do know Mr. Nemec's best friend does play up there in Montreal with Slafkovsky, so maybe they can work something out somehow. I'll have to look through the rest of Montreal's roster. I don't know if, I know that's the guy the Devils have been connected to recently is Jack Evans. Bar A, thank you, Tom. I mean, Steven Angle, yeah. I mean, it's a possibility. If you told Nemec, like, hey, we're going to move you to Montreal, he's probably not going to be and not have an issue. I don't think it would really matter. I don't think he has any say, but Evans and Gallagher, Max is saying. Belmar, yes. I'm like, not Point Pleasant. Belmar, old Belmar. Yeah, you're going to see Dougie down there. Bar A, Saturday night. Special guest bartender. It'll be for the touchdown call. It'll be TDs all night. Topless Dougie. It'll be a TD night. Topless Dougie. Oh, man. Maybe Lane because I don't know. It's definitely an interesting thing. I know I was kind of thinking that, but I was like, what would be a fair trade? So you guys can come up with some. Look over that Montreal roster. He just publicly serve. What happened? Evans and Gallagher be publicly challenged. Oh, right. I think you're right. He did challenge Brady Tkachuk, right? Ooh, that's gonna be juicy. I'm so happy Jack and Jesper didn't get hurt like Matthew Tkachuk. I was so nervous for that in that Four Nations. A lot of fun. But I was just like, please. We finally have some superstars here. Let's not have them hurt for the playoff run. That'd be bad. If your stars are hurt for the playoff run, you're going to have a bad time. You want your stars healthy, and you have a good time. Look up Montreal's defenseman versus Rempe. Okay. All right. Oh, is Brady out on injury too? Because I know he tweeted when he went crazy man into the back of the hit his back or his ribs into the back of the goalpost there. We went flying in there during the second Canada-USA game. So, whatever. But look up Montreal. See what you can come up with. I think that would be a very, very reasonable trading partner. That's not one of those, we're going to trade, Nate Bastian and Thomas Tatar for Leon Draisaitl there from Edmonton. Those are the trade proposals that Beer Baron usually sends me. And I'm just like, why in the hell would anyone listen to this trade proposal? Oh, someone just said it on the internet. I don't know. Brady is day to day. Okay, thank you, Joseph Lanham. 6'4", 240. Woo! Oh, right. Okay. The Kachucks are hated now for talking trash. Well, that's their game. That's what they do. They piss a lot of people off. Good at getting under the old skin. But either way, I think it's about time we wrap up this episode of Old Devils After Dark on the Let's Go Devils Podcast Network. We're going to be back on Wednesday. That'll be the next Devils game over there in Colorado. Not that far from me. Closer to me than to you. Because it does start, the Sam Wu special here. It's starting at 9:30 Eastern. I have a feeling Scotty might be going solo once again for this upcoming Wednesday Devils After Dark. I think I'm getting a little better, though, at keeping up with the YouTube comments. Please. Oh, no. See, that's the thing is I want Dougie to get the points. I'm like, don't score so I don't have to know a touchdown call. But then if he doesn't score, I want my over 50. Stuck in the middle. Curses. Well, either way, we're going to be here. We're going to be talking about it. Hopefully, this is the start of the Devils playing, back to what the expectations were that they set in the beginning of the season. Because obviously the competition is about to take a massive step upstairs or upwards, whatever. I did 2 football calls tonight. Leave me alone. Thank you, Sam, for being behind the scenes there still, even though you're out on assignment. Thank you to everyone on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, and Wednesday night against the Avs. Until that time, let's go Devils.